This is the last fly.
Last fly. Yeah, this is a tungsten. This fly, the boo face is kind of a delicate fly, drifted. This fly is the
Thrasher.
pit bull of streamers.
All right, I like that.
It's heavy. You dive it behind rocks. You dive it off of shelf offs, off of ledges. It's not meant to be fished in thin water.
Right.
Or
meek of heart.
Yeah, or meek of heart. Because
it might bonk you on the head is what you're telling you.
It could kill you.
It could kill you.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous fly.
Yeah, we want to get our releases here to all of you out there. Helmets are sometimes used.
No, there's a helmet law for for slump busters in most states.
So Slump Buster, is that what we call it?
Slump. When you need to break out of a slump, you put one on.
Oh, that's right.
Most states have helmet laws now. Oh, there's my thread. So you go to 140. So I'm using 140 here on this. And I'm tying in some gold sparkle blade.
Okay, and you got some wire in it.
And then I've got some size brassy gold wire. Okay?
Yep.
I'm going to tie both those in at the same time.
Where's there's no lead here? Or is that coming?
Yeah, lead. That tungsten cone sinks pretty fast.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Tungsten. They now have the tungsten in gold, and I'm still thinking of it in dark. Most of my tungsten is dark. I know it comes in gold and all these colors. I like copperheads, too. I'm a big one on copper.
I like copper. Copper with rust colored.
Yep.
Okay, this is a very simple fly. Tie that in.
And the streamers need to be simple, because if you're casting against, you say Slump Buster, I say Stump Buster, because you cast streamers by stumps with those big browns laid under.
Okay, and we're going to use on this one instead of...
Now, that's my favorite color. That's the natural.
This is, instead of bunny, we're using zonker cut pine squirrel.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
all right. Skin?
Wow.
Zonker cut pine squirrel. I like this.
Oh, I got to get some of this.
Black Wapsie. Wapsie's your source.
Oh, I got to get this for the kiwi. That's
for small kiwis.
Yep.
And anyway, this is the greatest stuff going. You can tie really small streamers with this and still not have hair that's 5 times too long.
You know what's been so fun?
Really good color too.
I know you're really charged up about that. I tell you what's so fun here, spending this day with you, is how much stuff I've learned after 50 years of tying. Pine squirrel, little tricks. You never stop learning fly tying.
Jack, I've often said I never go fishing ever where I don't learn something or spend some time like with you today, where I don't learn something.
Okay, you're tying that on pine squirrel at the end.
Tail about the length of your hook. So I'm just tying this in with thread, just securing it. And I'm just gonna bring my thread back up. And what I like to do to kind of help keep that tail from falling, I like to make a couple wraps under the tail. That kind of really reduces fouling problems. And then I'll bring my sparkle braid all the way up.
Boy, that looks nice.
And I'm going to leave a little room up here for a collar, because I'm going to make a collar with the remaining piece of pine squirrel. One-piece construction. Very durable fly. Now I'll bring my pine squirrel up. And I'm going to tie it off with a thread.
That's going to be right up at the cone, or you're leaving a little bit of room for a collar?
For a collar. So we're going to wrap this like a hackle.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Again, simplicity of movement.
Yeah. And then just to really, make it tough, I got my sparkle braid back there at the tail to kind of support it. I just kind of wet my fingertips to get a nice clean shot of the skin, not binding it down.
Well, that's
with
nice.
The wire.
Yep.
So this is a very tough little fly. And I'll do one last bind down up front. Get 2 nice bind downs. So that baby's secure. It's not going anywhere.
All right. Here, come out. Here
I
come
think
they.
I said cut more wire.
Yeah, those pliers are wonderful.
Okay, now
Now we're
here's
gonna wrap the collar.
here's the cool part. You just wrap this wire around. Wrap this around and tie it off. So everything's real loose in here.
Right.
So, what do?
We're gonna go.
We're gonna put some super glue in the cone.
It's a one fly formula.
Is
Flies tied with super glue.
So
Super glue or Zappa Gap. There's a whole bunch of things
They're
you
all-
could use, but
yeah.
same stuff
super glue in the cone.
in the cone. All right.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
And we are going to just wrap a collar, just like you're wrapping a hackle. Kind of brush the fur back.
Wrap it for a fur piece.
Like,
All right. That's good. Boy, that looks nice. I'm impressed with that. I'm a big streamer fan.
I know you are.
I'll tell you, I could not see a fly tying tape without a couple streamers on it.
I know, that's why I left until the
I
last.
know. Okay, we'll get
Okay.
that one done because the bass are going to
Okay,
eat
now
that.
here's
tonight.
the key.
All right, here's the key.
Your last couple wraps
Ooh, yes.
up into the cone.
Ooh, nicely done.
And you wrap up in that cone till you can't get another wrap up in there.
That's going to tighten that cone so it doesn't dance around on you.
And then now, see, I'm still getting
Oh, yeah.
my
Very nicely done.
hook's not even tight.
Very nicely done.
Oh, I think that might be about,
You may be done.
that might be about it.
You can wrap underneath it. Oh, yes.
I'm just gonna wrap around it.
Yep, and this is where your whip finish. Uh-oh. You had that vise all set up for those little wee ones.
Did
Now,
the whole fly with it loose. Now I
Yeah.
just got, I
that's all right.
couldn't take it anymore.
Couldn't take it any longer. Oh, I like the looks of that fly.
And so you don't have to whip finish or anything because that super glue is gonna lock that thread up in there.
Now you're going to still tie it off. You're just going to cut it like that. All right.
Slow
That's
the
good.
cone down. That way the super glue will
All right.
kind of lock in. I got one more.
One little piece there. I'm going to quit being a perfection on me here. I got to spin this around so people can see it.
There we go.
All right. Now I feel the Bass Lake calling.
Okay.
Hey, rabbit or squirrel or any of these,
It's
they
just
don't look good until they're wet.
Isn't that a perfect bait fish
Oh, it is.
profile?
It is.
And
It
the
really
colors are just kind of natural modeled, and just a perfect profile.
And it'll work on about any fish. I could use that on redfish down in Texas or Florida or Louisiana. You could change the colors a little bit. You could do some saltwater versions of that.
It seems like more and more people are coming up and saying, God, I just hammered fish on Slump
yeah.
Busters.
Well, John,
But
hey,
anyway, it's been great, Jack.
Yeah, it's
I
been a
really
lot of
enjoyed
fun.
it.